Okay, let's try this again because I just video recorded a probably 15-minute budget with me doing my December budget where none of my sound recorded. So it's 15 minutes up. Yeah, nothing. So we're going to do this again. I've already filled out my numbers here. So I started with my income. This is my income. It's what I made in November. I assume I'm going to make it again in December. I get paid a salary working as a teacher, so 10 months of the year I get pretty much the same. I get a little bit less in June because I'm paying ahead for my July and August medical expenses, things like that. But I don't get any money in July and August, so that's that. My rent is $797. I've already paid that, so there it is. And that includes pretty much everything except my electricity and my internet. So it's a pretty decent cost. I want to move. My car keeps getting vandalized here in the parking lot, but can't really complain for the price. My cell phone, I only pay $15.75 a month. I have a tablet plan on my phone. I get 3 gigs a month for that. It's pretty good. And I just guesstimated for my $25 electricity. That's kind of what it is. So, and my internet here, it's $35 a month plus taxes, so $39. I just put a little formula in there. My vehicle cost is pretty low. It's my parents' car, so all I do is I pay the insurance, $105 a month, and I have to put gas in it, and I only work a mile and a half away from my school, so $40 gets me pretty much a whole month's worth of traveling, and it'll probably get me to my parents and back at least once. I have some, I don't know why that's called subscriptions, it should be titled something else. Insurances, because that's what it is really. I have my renter's insurance, that's $24 a month. Doesn't cover squat, but I feel like I need to have it. And my credit monitoring is about $27, so I'm trying to watch my credit, make sure everything's good. I want to buy a house in the spring, so I want to make sure our credit is good. Moving down a bit. I hope you guys can actually see. Moving down, groceries, I'm giving myself $200 for the month. I'm not doing the whole Christmas dinner thing this year. It's just me and the cat. So if I go out for dinner, I will maybe bring a pie or something, but that's my typical grocery budget for myself. And my dining out, I'm going out 4 times this month. My friend is having a birthday party, which is where the extra one comes from. So that makes $120, where yesterday was Friday, so I went out for happy hour and spent $29 already. I don't really do the whole New Year's bash thing. I might sit at home, watch the ball drop on TV with some eggnog, but I'm feeling like I'm an old person, so I'm going to go to bed at 10 o'clock, I'm going to sleep in, it's going to be wonderful over Christmas break. For pets, these numbers are total guesses. This is my first time owning a kitty, and I've had her for about 4 weeks now. I love her, but I don't remember how much the food was that I bought for her, and I have no idea how long it's going to last. So I'm throwing $20 a month there into cat food sinking fund. It'll go towards cat food, it might go towards the litter, I don't know. And then she's getting her shots. And the last time I took her to a vet to get her shots, it cost me $92, which I think was a little ridiculous. But yeah, it is. So I'm giving myself $100 this month for that. For my personal care, I just have my one massage down. I have used up all of my massage expenses this month, or this year, and I still have like all of December to go. And I can't go the entire month without a massage, so I have to pay the full cost myself. It's $100, it's totally worth it. I just added the tax in there too. I gave myself $50. I just stuck it here in the other category because I didn't feel like breaking it down into lesson plans, Walmart, Warcraft, things like that. I'm just going to give myself $50 this month. Like, that's it. And down here I have my sinking funds. So I do electronic sinking funds. I've set up all of these through my Tangerine account. I have a down payment fund of $150. I would like to buy a house in the spring, and I'd like to have some money for the down payment and the closing costs and things. I really want to increase this one when my debt is paid off. That is my main goal, but I want to get started and in the habit and have some money in there. The car fund one is next. I want to I'm going to use that money, it's the same as the insurance. I'm going to use that to prepay next year's insurance. So once March comes around, I'm going to have all of my sinking fund for my car insurance ready. And that should free up another $105 a month in my budget. I then have a meat fund here, $75 a month. I'm saving up because I want to buy a half or a quarter cow. I really believe in small scale, local, support your local agriculture. And I just can't afford right now to put the down payment on that much meat. So I'm saving up so that in the fall, when the butcher season comes again, I have some money to buy it, stick it all in my freezer, once a year purchase. Maybe some chickens too. I also have a $100 retirement fund. Now this is on top of the work fund that I have. My union takes money off the top, and then the school board matches me for my government pension, but I want to have that little bit extra in there in my RRSP. So I have that, and I've set aside $500 a month towards my summer. Now I'm a teacher, and that means I don't work in July and August, which is great. But that also means I don't get paid in July and August. So if I want to keep eating and living in my apartment and driving my car, which I do, I have to save for that. So $500 a month, I'm just going to reduce my expenses in the month or in the summertime because I'll only have $2,500 a month. But hopefully that should be enough because my student loan will be gone by then. And then I also have down here $50. I'm starting a little tiny sinking fund towards a Nintendo. I want to buy one of those when they come out in March. I figured it should be about $200, so $50 a month between now and then. That'll be my reward to myself for surviving midterms. Taxes, I don't know why this is even here. I'm just kind of using a template. And down here I have my loans category. Looking at this now, I wish that this was bigger here. I was totally debt-free in August. I hit that debt-free. I celebrated. I was so happy. And then I got a job. And you might think, oh, yay, jobs, that's so great. But with my union, because I didn't have a job before, now I do, the union has some sort of deal going on with the government that when you sign a contract to be a teacher for the new year, you have to pay back all of your unemployment. So I signed my contract, and the government came back and said, hey, we want our money back. That was poor planning on my part. I really should have figured that, I shouldn't have planned to get that money in the summer because they wanted it all back. I ended up having to give it back. That is where this $2,600 came from. So now I'm working on getting that down again. That's okay. That's okay. That's 12.5% of my after-tax income is going towards that. So I don't feel too bad about that, but I would like to increase that in the future, and I think I will once Christmas time is done. I want to have a debt-free Christmas. No extra stuff going on the student loans or the credit cards. Credit card here, $65. I don't really remember why I have that on there, but I have to pay it because I didn't pay that off last month. I think that's leftovers from my, the interest they pay you. I'm going to finally be credit card debt free. Oh, yay December. Merry Christmas to me. And I just put $50 or $150 into my Christmas gifts I've already bought for my nephew and for my grandpa, but I still need my mom, my dad, and my sister to buy for. So $50, I want to do some homemade crafts and things. I might knit them some stuff, so $150 should be more than enough for that kind of thing. Yeah, so that is my whole budget. That gives me, once I start getting my income, I get paid on the 15th and I got on the 30th. It gives me $50 of buffer money. I know that, you know, working with the Dave plan, I should have a zero-based budget, but I'm just getting started and I'd really rather have a little bit of extra money as a buffer. And if I have any money left over, I'll throw that onto my student loan payments at the end there, but I'd rather have a just-in-case amount, especially since I don't know if my income is going to be exactly that this month. So that is my budget. The cat actually cooperated for this redo, so maybe that was a good thing that the video didn't work the first time. You didn't have to watch me fumble through and type numbers and do calculations on my telephone, because those are just the best videos ever. And this was my first attempt at the Vlogmas, so I should do some more of that with my phone camera throughout the month. And that was my budget. Hope y'all have a Merry Christmas, and I'll see you tomorrow.